everybody, back with a new Patreon request. This is from Ace Bunny. They're requesting the 4th episode of Babylon 5. Last episode really focused on Londo and his relationship with Adira. It was actually really sweet, but you know, she was enslaved and was extorted to steal some family and state secrets from Londo, but she didn't do it, or she kind of did but didn't, and he helped her get free, and she left with his little family heirloom. So I hope we see her again. I really liked her. We also got a little bit of backstory with Susan. Her father was dying and she got to say goodbye to him, and Garibaldi kind of saw that, so they had a little moment too. So yeah, I really liked last episode. This episode's called Infection, and that sounds not great when you're stuck on a ship in close quarters. So we'll see how that goes. So let's get into it. Oh, and thanks for this request.
We took a poll when this station first opened, and 75% of ISN viewers said that this place wouldn't even last 5 minutes.
Well, they were
Lloyd's
wrong.
of London put the odds of this station surviving even 1 year at 500 to 1.
If I didn't know any better, I might think you were trying to smuggle something in.
Not a chance. Let me
Live.
show you.
What are we smuggling?
Did you know him? No, he just started the other day.
Bummer.
Nothing in his personnel jacket
For that
to
guy.
suggest a heart condition.
You found something.
Show him. It's funny. I just had an energy spike on my screen.
Same here. What's the location?
I thought it was around MedLab. I'm not
I'm
sure.
just opening the
It
case.
was just there for a second.
The ultimate synthesis of machine technology and living tissue.
What?
Magnificent. We've only been here a few hours.
But organic material has to be quarantined for 48 hours before it's allowed in the station.
We put it all through quarantine at the other end.
Bullshit.
The transfer station off Proxima 3. But with your expertise,
Living machines?
xenobiology and genetics,
Sounds terrifying.
my
A little
background
bit.
in archaeology, we now have the chance.
You would think if they knew it's gonna release something, they wouldn't want to be there for that. Oh shit! Not looking so hot. Really not looking so hot. Are you becoming gangrenous?
Your interview's scheduled for 1100 hours tomorrow.
What's the worst that can happen? They fire you, ship you off to the rim, and I get promoted to commander. I don't see a problem.
Win-win.
Sharper than a serpent's tooth.
Frankly, I'm a little uncomfortable about corporations financing expeditions to alien worlds so they can steal whatever technology they have. Feels
Yeah,
little
that's
like
a good worry to
grave
have.
robbing.
Do you know what it costs to mount an off-world expedition? More money than a university professor makes in a lifetime.
That guy sucks.
The
He
corporations
only
will
cares about
pay
money.
who will. You call that a shortcut if you will. But I've lived.
At least my hands
At
are
what
clean.
cost?
How about yours?
What's that supposed to mean?
You know what it
Who's
means.
interplanetary expeditions? You said they were fronting this expedition, but I checked. I can't find any information on them.
Come across several rumors surrounding your record prior to Babylon 5. That you were fired 5 times for unspecified personal problems.
Oh?
This is your last chance to make good. Do you care to comment on any of that?
I'd rather have my tonsils taken out through my ears.
5 times? It's like a machine bug. No, thank you. Is it like needing a host? It sure is.
Protect.
No!
This Nelson, who was he working for?
Vance Hendricks. The same one who brought in the artifacts? Interesting.
Ooh.
I still
You're
haven't heard a
real rough.
satisfactory answer, Dr. Hendricks, and frankly, I'm getting tired of asking for one. Dr. Franklin was attacked by your assistant. I'm as much in the dark as you are.
Bullshit.
Nelson told me that he checked him. I believed him. Whether he was acting under your orders or not, a potentially dangerous alien technology was smuggled aboard this station. But I'm told he's going to be okay. He's up and around and trying to go back to work. Oh, thank God for that.
Can you tell us anything else about
He
these
doesn't want that.
artifacts?
He's going to tell on
Well, they're a
you.
kind of organic technology. My guess would be that he's under their control.
Oh my, yeah.
For what
Because
purpose?
he's going to rat you out. That's why.
I mean, why would the artifact choose to assimilate Nelson, but not you?
Unknown. As to what it wants, that depends on its programming. Could be anything. If I could assist Dr. Franklin in decoding them. I mean, if I am responsible for starting all this, the least I can do is help finish it. Done.
He's playing, y'all. Detain him.
The energy pattern has changed. It's 20% more powerful than the last time.
Great. Every time we see you, it looks worse.
This is news. And the people have a right to know.
And you have a right to spend the next 2 days in the brig. Lieutenant Commander, I want this weapon triangulated.
Confirmed. Don't. You're too young to experience that much pain.
Oh. Ew. Ew. I don't like it. Oh. That's probably just gonna power him.
Fire up the biosensor. Let's see if we can tap into it.
Seems like every time he strikes, it chews up energy and he has to pull back and recharge.
Just a couple of problems.
That'll help.
One is periods of latency are becoming increasingly shorter. Two, we've been monitoring
Powering
the energy
up.
level whenever he fires. Each time, the level increases by 20%.
The next chance we get to stop him might be our last chance.
They hardwired the machine half of the weapons not to respond to anyone who wasn't pure Ikaran. Just
Well,
one
that's a
problem,
recipe
Commander.
for
How do you define
disaster.
a pure Ikaran or a pure human. No one is pure. No one.
Fucking
Temperature's
Nazis.
up 500 degrees. It'll be through any time now.
They programmed the weapons with a level of standards based on ideology, not science.
The Nazi ideal of a perfect Aryan during World War II.
Exactly. The next invasion-
Okay. I was on the right path there.
By killing anything that didn't match their profile of the pure, perfect Ikaran. The machines turned on their creators. They began a process of extermination based
Skynet.
on the slightest deviation of what they were programmed to consider normal. They killed and kept killing until the last Ikaran was dead.
And we'll just have to find a way around the logic of the program. Better head back to the med lab, Doctor. I suspect we're going to need your
How
services.
would you do that?
I'm going to try and make it mad.
That's risky.
Make it, man! Are you nuts?
Commander! The child must be protected. You failed. You failed in your mission.
He's liking it.
Ikara is
He's having a
dead.
good time.
You and others like you. That is a lie! That is a lie! Ikara.
You mad,
is
bro?
dead.
Hey. That's not gonna work. Oh, Commander.
They programmed you with standards of genetic purity no one could match. Not even your own people.
Truth hurts.
Seal the area. Stand by to blow airlock and depressurize.
There you go.
Commander, if we depressurize
It
the area
worked.
now, you'll be killed with it.
No.
Pass that thing. I'm dead either way. Dog the hatch. Seal it now.
No. Oh my God. How are you gonna get out of there?
Yes. Look inside his mind. See what he's seen. Go on.
Is he gonna
Look into
self-destruct?
his mind. He can't hide the truth. He can't hide
That's a lot of a weight to bear once you know what you've become. Wow, you just talked him out of it. Look inward, he said. Self-destruct. Wow. He really played that exactly the way he needed to. If only Nazis would have had that kind of insight. Arrest this dude.
Good.
Vance. I found this in Nelson's effects.
I could just have turned over the artifacts, taken the standard commission. But if they were what I suspected, organic weapons, then I could take a chance, hold back on delivery, and
Pay millions.
or more. More money than
Guy
you can
sucks so
conceive.
hard.
But before you could take that chance, you had to be
opportunist.
sure. That's why you brought them here.
Yeah. We can sell the rest of the artifacts to interplanetary expeditions. They have enough muscle to clean up this whole mess. All you have to do is, not turn me in.
It's too late.
Yeah. Even if it wasn't too late, he wouldn't go for that.
The whole station's talking about how you were willing to risk your life to stop that thing.
I didn't risk
Let me finish. This is the third time in the last year you've put yourself on the line like this.
He goes hard.
They keep looking for ways to go out in a blaze of glory. Some people call that being a hero.
Oh,
Maybe
gosh.
so.
Does he have a
I don't
death
know.
wish?
I think they're looking for something worth dying for because it's easier than finding something worth living for.
Ooh, that's some hard truths as well.
Finished.
Commander, you might need to look inward a little bit.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Aww. They are good friends.
Back home, there's a growing pro-Earth movement. Rumors of hate groups targeting aliens. I'm starting to wonder if what we just saw is a preview of things to come.
Don't say
I
that.
can't believe we'd be that foolish. Santayana.
Well,
Those who do not remember
you
the
gotta learn
past are
from your
condemned
past.
to repeat it.
Or the past. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
Dr. Franklin, I have orders to confiscate the artifacts and transfer them to Earth Central.
On whose authority?
Earth Force Defense, Bioweapons Division.
You'll excuse me if you need me. I'll be over there, getting drunk with the rest of the aliens.
You never learn.
Should we just pull back, forget the whole thing is a bad idea, and take care of our own problems at home?
All of this was for nothing. Unless we go to the stars.
Wow. Okay, I really like this episode. I like what they were trying to say, and they even, I mean, it definitely gave me Nazi, but they even referenced that, so that was definitely intentional. And it was really interesting to hear them talk about what's going on on Earth, and things are starting to get very hate groupy, and humans versus aliens, and the othering of people is just unfortunately always been a part of our humanity. And I would like to hope that we would evolve out of that, but in 2250, whatever, how long this is, that hasn't happened yet. So that's unfortunate, but it was really cool. Just the concept of an organic weapon. That's some, like, it's interesting. You go on the episode thinking of an infection, you're like, oh yeah, that's some organic bacteria that they're going to be dealing with. But no, this was a tech that really, it wasn't the tech's fault. It was the programming of it. They gave it ideology, and not a good one. And that's always dicey when you're thinking about AI and things like that. And if what you create represents what created it, that can be scary if the person that created it doesn't have humanity as a whole in mind. And they definitely didn't here. They were getting rid of anyone considered different, and just a lot of eugenics going on there, and that's really fucking dangerous and awful, as we all have known from all of human history. So yeah, I really like what they did there. The captain was very brave, but also I really appreciate Garibaldi telling it to him like it is, which is what he did to the thing to make it realize how awful it was and self-destruct. But I'm glad Garibaldi said that to him, and he took it to heart. It is a thing where you kind of have that save the world mentality, that you don't know what to do yourself when you're not doing that kind of stuff. So I really like that, and their friendship is really sweet, and I really like them. And they saved the day, and I'm glad that archaeologist got taken down. I'm glad the doctor didn't hear him out, but he said it was too late. Oh God, it just makes me think of all the people who profit off of war, the contractors and industrialists and weapons manufacturers, and just the worst kind of people who put profit over everything. And yeah, I just really like the themes and ideas that they brought up with this episode, how universal it is, even in a completely different time and place. It's still something that they deal with, but it worked out. I thought it was gonna spread like wildfire, like you think infection, that's where they're going with it, but no, it just, that one. But he was like super powerful, and the lightning power, it could have gone badly, but their plan worked out. So yeah, I really like this episode, so thank you for this request, and I'll see you guys later.